Hola, buenas tardes. How many Latin Americans, how many Latinos in the house? Ah, perfecto. I feel a little bit scared. I am the only one with the Latin American accent, so please enjoy my mistakes when I talk. So that's part of our everyday life in New Zealand, guys. Sorry, I didn't have the perfect English, but I will try, okay? Well, thank you very much first for all the people that organize these type of events. I'm very blessed to be here. I used to be on the other side. Now I'm a speaker, so I feel a little bit important tonight. Gracias. Well, we started our restaurant in 2009. I came here with a working holiday visa, as a lot of Latin Americans that use this visa to reach to New Zealand and have the Kiwi experience. I didn't understand very well the Kiwi lifestyle. I didn't even understand their language. I thought English was a universal type of language that you can, understand. I'm Mexican, I live beside America, so I was expecting I was speaking English. Oh, big mistake when I came here, and I couldn't communicate with anybody. I say, oh my gosh, I think my plans change now. My idea was to have a proper job, at least to live in New Zealand. But when I realized that I couldn't even do the basic things, I get in trouble. Like all Latin Americans, I'm pretty sure, we all cross this line. But after 1 year, we have the big opportunity to open Besos Latinos, that was or is the first Latin American restaurant, gourmet restaurant in New Zealand, with my partner chef, Luis Cabrera. And as all entrepreneurs, I can believe we crossed a line where we saw all the big challenges, especially the cultural challenges we find here. Starting from, of course, educating the market. In New Zealand 10 years ago, people didn't understand what was the Latin American gourmet, the food. Most of them replaced saying, oh, you just eat nachos, burritos, chili con carne, rice and beans, right? No. But you eat so much, everybody eats chili, right? No, believe me, Argentinians can handle even the pepper. So it was a long journey educating the market. Another challenge we faced was the differences between the hospitality industry between Latin America and New Zealand. In Latin America, all the restaurants open since the morning and close till night straight. We believe would be something similar. No, when we opened our restaurant, was a point where you were from 2 till 5, where Auckland became a ghost town. So we couldn't hold our staff to stay there and don't doing anything. It's quite expensive to hold your staff there without any business. So it was a long journey to educate also ourselves as an entrepreneurs. And another thing that was quite surprising was the behavior from the market. In Latin America, when you go to a restaurant, you go to a restaurant to spend several hours there, spend several money there. You weren't prepared. Even you work hard to go to the restaurant and then give you the life of your life. So when people came to our restaurant and we had our chefs, our barmans, we were preparing everything for our customers to come, we just realized that in New Zealand, you can just go and entry and a glass of water, and that's all, thank you, bye. You were like, come on guys, just try our margaritas. So it was so difficult also to understand, like here in New Zealand, the hospitality industry is more flexible, more not so strict like in Latin America. But at the end of the day, as entrepreneurs, we also face the reality. Having a business so far from your country, where you don't have your friends, where you don't have your network, it's super tough. Especially for people that are not well known in New Zealand. Like no one really knows who we are. Your suppliers, your landlord, the people that spend money on you didn't give us the try to say, okay, we're gonna give you a discount, we're gonna give you a special price because you are new. It was the opposite. We're gonna give you the high price because we don't know if you're gonna be open in 1 month. So everything was so expensive. No one really supported the project because at the end of the day, we were working holiday, 1 year after working holiday visa, no one really knows who we are. So one of the things we learned is you have to like literally make yourself, your brand, and your reputation with hard work. And some entrepreneurs in that point, when you don't see money, when you don't see support, when you don't see things are going as you expected, just said, I can't do it anymore. I think I just gonna resign and abandon my project. It's something that is happening very, very common in the entrepreneurs, especially when you don't feel that you are rewarded. But there's another thing we learned. We also felt like this, especially when I had to pay our first tax payment. After 1 year, I was so happy. At least I got a little bit of customers. Everybody was understanding our concept. We had a little bit of money in our account until I had to pay my first tax payment. When I see the amount of the taxes I had to pay for the first time ever, I cry. Because it was exactly the money I got in my bank account. After 1 year working so hard, I realized in that moment I didn't do any business. So it was the moment when I talked to myself and I say, okay, Cecilia, would you really want to continue this? Like, it's worth it. So many effort, every day working here, no Christmas, no Valentine's Day, no New Year's Eve, and I am empty pocket after 1 year of working. So magically, other things were happening. Suddenly, we were in the New Zealand Herald, Viva magazine, practically all the food magazines, and also we started to have beautiful connections. That was the other part of the business where you realize that money is not the only rewarding thing. We started to feel rewarded by the support of the community. We started to work with almost all the Latin American embassies. We organized amazing events for the Latin American community living in New Zealand. We've seen the Latin American New Zealand in Auckland crying in some of our parties. In our mariachi night, for sure, a lot of Mexicans crying. So it was very rewarding to see like something we create will impact in other people. We didn't realize that until we see it with our own eyes. We've been in the industry almost 11 years. And it's been a magical journey where, of course, we had to pay the price, ups and downs. We're still paying the price. We also been the restaurant that cooked for Barack Obama last year. We were chosen because of our reputation, but the reputation become something we work for so many years. Nothing came here like fast. At the end of the day, what I can tell to the young entrepreneurs is 3 things. If you want to open a business here in New Zealand, keep it simple. Believe me, as simple as possible. The second thing I can tell you, accept mentorship for the older entrepreneurs. I think we are here because we also were humble to hear older entrepreneurs. A lot of older entrepreneurs from different places, Latin Americans, New Zealanders, that have been our angels. And the third, go digital. Digital is the future. So I also started my digital agency on the quarantine, and I decided to start and work with small and medium entrepreneurs to help them to go and do sales online, e-commerce. I am teaching them to use their own platforms to do business. So if it's possible, start digital, keep simple, be passionate, be patient, and be humble. Gracias. Buenas noches.